Ever since the release of Smash 4, Pac-Man was known to have a lot of weird mechanics and glitches he can perform. Many of those have already been patched out, but not all of them. I'm C5 from the Beefy Smash Dudes, and in this video we'll show you our top 3 most interesting Pac-Man glitches that are still in the game. We're gonna start with a glitch called Going Ghost. If performed right, it lets Pac-Man's opponents or allies go through the wall of certain stages, and it even works with team attack off. Unfortunately, this only works for about half of the characters, and Pac-Man himself can only do it with a different trampoline, but not with his own. Here is how it works. You need a diagonal wall where wall jumps are possible, like for example Final Destination or Battlefield. Then Pac-Man simply performs a wall jump and immediately uses his up special. Now, one of the characters I showed you earlier can just jump on the trampoline and voila, they clip through the wall and are now inside the stage. This also works on Smashville, Town and City, even Lilac Cruise, and many more uncompetitive stages like Palutena's Temple and Hyrule Temple. You basically just need a wall that is diagonal enough but still wall jumpable. So, is this useful? Well, not really, but it is fun to do, and I guess you can go for it in doubles if you want. It's not hard to do, it just needs to be set up correctly and you can troll your opponents or have some fun with it. Try it out yourself. Oh, and by the way, we also found this. This next glitch is often called Super Wavedash or Super Pac-Man, and it lets him fly through the air with immense speed. While this looks really useful at first, the circumstances it works in are so weird and specific that it's extremely hard to actually use effectively in a real match. Let's start with the easy part, how to perform it. Well, you just use side special, and after you used it, while you are in the air, you hold into a direction with your control stick. It's really that easy, but here's the catch. If you do any of the following things, you will not be able to perform the glitch for the rest of the match. So, if you run, jump, turn around, get hit, or use up special, you can't do the glitch for the whole game, even if you respawn. You basically disable the glitch by doing any of the things I just mentioned. But there are still a few things you can do without disabling it. That is walking, crouching, crawling, shielding, spot dodging, rolling, taunting, using any of your ground attacks, so jabs, tilts or smashes, grabbing and throwing your opponent, neutral special, down special and of course side special. If you only do any of those things, you can use the glitch how long and how often you want. There is one more rule you have to keep in mind though. As you see, Pac-Man moves very quickly through the air and even keeps a lot of his momentum when he lands on the ground. But if he doesn't land in time, he will suddenly stop in mid-air. And if that happens, the glitch will again be disabled for the rest of the game. So if you plan on using it over and over again, you can't perform it too high or you won't land early enough. Except of course if you land on a platform. Also, if you want to turn around without disabling the glitch, you can, for example, use a roll or B reversal instead. And to make sure you don't accidentally dash when using the side B, I recommend that you either start walking before using side B or buffer it out of a different move. Okay, now realistically you can use the glitch, but usually only at the beginning of a match. Either at the very start or maybe after a few rolls or other attacks. But at some point you will either get hit or have to dash or jump. At least I would recommend it if you are trying to win. But if you are just goofing around and can avoid getting hit, you can be Super Pac-Man as long as you want. The last glitch I want to show you again involves Pac-Man's side special and is called Crazy Pellet. It allows you to move the pellet of your side B in any angle you want instead of the usually limited curvature. You can go 90 degrees up or down, turn around in an instant or make the smallest possible loops. There are two methods of getting this glitch. For number one, you need this animation. Pac-Man does this if you press down B even though a hydrant is already on the stage. At the end of this animation, you buffer your side special and that's it. If you did it early enough, you will now have complete control over the movement of the pellet. The second method works with Pac-Man's neutral special. When in the air, you charge your neutral B and in the exact moment of landing, you cancel the neutral B into a side B. So right before landing, you quickly press shield and side B almost simultaneously. The timing needs a bit of practice, but again, if done right, the pellet's movement won't be restricted. This glitch might be the most useful in a real match out of the three we showed you. Especially if you do it out of your neutral B charge, you can set it up pretty fast and easy. The key to using this efficiently is deceiving and confusing your opponent. For example, you can start charging the side special away from your opponent and then make a complete change of directions to catch them while they try chasing after you. But of course, in a highly competitive match, I would again recommend not trying to go for this very often. It's more something to have fun with or to show off your flashy Pac-Man skills. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell us in the comments if you already knew about one of these glitches. Also, do you guys remember the vote we held about new shirt designs? Well, they are finally finished and look really crisp. The winning characters were Marth, Roy and Ness. So if you want one of these shirts or maybe gift it to someone for Christmas, now is the time to get it. I want to give a big shout out to the Pac-Man Discord server, especially to Joe Krieg. They are all super nice and helped us out a lot with this video. I will leave a link to their server in the description. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, see you soon and stay beefy.